the conversations of any society that we want to build, whether it's Biafra, whether it is what's it called, whether it is Oduduwa Nation or Arewa Nation or whatever. We're not looking for tribes. We're looking for people who are competent. So let's stop that nonsense about majority and minority. Enough of it already. This is
also.
let other people go.
Thank you, Charm. Indeed, I have I did something during the chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, like that's the way we can be very much like fear. If you have been trying to call directly, like you used to be able to call directly and beat the line, jump the queue. So what happened is that you won't be able anymore. Okay, just keep trying that number through the WhatsApp only. And you'll be next as speaking to me now. Now, see Toju, thank you so much. Oh, I got a cup of coffee there from my own person. God bless you, Toju. So, 1 second. Okay, I think I got that out. This one too. Right? So, please, we are almost rounding it up tonight, which simply means that we only have just about 15 minutes to go. Maybe I'll take one or maybe 2 calls, whichever one that we're able to do. I want you to remember that if you leave without dropping your offering, you may not even remember to come back and give it. So, Emache Oguni, like so. I'm not Ogun, but I'm just saying, like, it's a phrase, just like the broadcast. Simple. Hello there.
Hello, Mayego General. Good afternoon.
Wahala, Baba. How are you?
Baba, I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the great show. Thank you for your education. I wanted to talk about William Ruto. I didn't even know that he was a genocidist.
Google it now.
I had no clue. Last night I went out. Okay. So I had the opportunity to hang out with my Kenyan friend. And the guy happens to be Kalenji. Kalenji is the ethnic group that William Ruto is a member of. Right. So there was this case sometimes in the mid 2000s where I believe there was an election. So the post-electoral violence, it became a tribal war between the Kalenjis and the Kikuyus. The Kikuyus in that area, let me use it in the Nigerian terminology. It's almost like in Kano that is dominated by Hausa people. These days, maybe Fulanis, I don't know. In Kano, they started killing Igbo people in 1965, the Igbo program. That was something similar that happened between the Kalenjis and the Kikuyu. So eventually, there were about 80 Kikuyus that took refuge in a church, and the church was burnt to the ground with all 80 of them killed. And William Ruto happened to be one of the leaders of the Kalenjis that was instigating the people to make that happen. That's how we ended up in the ICC. So I remember when Ruto was campaigning in 2021, people like me, we were naive because Buhari had punished us. So we were just looking for any good leader that sounded eloquent, that looked reasonable. We even hyped guys like Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana. We thought Nana Akufo was a great leader. Oh, he's a great leader. Give us Nana Akufo. Take Buhari. That's what people like me were saying because I was naive. I was saying the same thing about William Ruto, not knowing that these are a bunch of terrorists that we've been overhyping. But I just thought I shared that with the people. We learn something new every day. A lot of these are people that we push. These guys are, man, we need to dig deep and understand who they thoroughly are. And thank you for helping us correct our good brother Ferdinand in, those generalizing statements. I'm not accusing Ferdinand of being, a negative person. No, I'm not. But sometimes we fall into these situations where we subconsciously say things that continue to put us all down. Thank you, my Ego General. Thank you so much, my brother.
The African Wahala. Thank you so much for that extra information. Indeed, what you have just done is that you have probably presented Ruto the way I was intended to present him. That, yeah, and you put the facts beside themselves and make it more easier for people to read more on what really happened then, right? God bless you. Now I'll take this, and I probably should call it our last caller. Depends though, right? So I still have like about 7 minutes to go. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegu Baba.
Balagba. How are you, sir?
I'm good. This is Chris calling from Sweden again.
Of course. That's Chris from Sweden, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today, Chris?
I'm very good, sir. And you?
Well, very well. Can't really complain. Thank you so much for asking.
Yes. Did you see the interview with Reni Omokri today? Or what he wrote, or accusing Peter Obi of supporting EPOB? Did you see that? Just because he said this,
it won't be his first time.
and just because he came to say enough is enough, released Nnamdi Kanu.
Oh, that means he released that. He did that interview after that one I played earlier, right?
Yes.
Like, what the hell is really wrong with that guy?
You know, honestly, those people that support Tinubu or APC in general, I don't understand if they can listen to what they are saying, like play it back to themselves and try to understand that they don't sound like human beings anymore. Even Atiku said release Nnamdi Kanu. Why didn't you say
you would discuss with them? It would look into this and that, and then it should be released.
Yeah. So why this guy now decide to now term Peter Obi as an hip-hop member just because he said release this man? These people are pushing Nigerians. The only funny part about the whole thing is that Nigerians are not reacting.
Yes.
Let me follow you and say yet, because I don't know.
It won't
Is it
like this? Let's be honest, okay? But what we kind of hope for is that whenever it's going to blow up, that people should live up enough to see it to the end. Not all this flash.
Exactly.
Because what's the point? What's the point in all of us saying that thing is going to happen? The revolution will happen. They will push people to the wall. Then boom, it don't happen. Oh, they don't start for Shokoto. It don't enter Taraba. Now it's actually important. Like, oh yeah, it's happening. And after a day or two, everybody go back home.
You know, my ego.
That's my own worst fear, Baba Chris. That's my worst fear.
You know, I am Igbo. They have marginalized the Igbos to the point that an Igbo man has no right to complain. Once you complain about the situation of Nigeria, they say you are hip hop.
You hate Nigeria.
You hate Nigeria. That you are those that wants to destroy Nigeria. Just because you are saying
all this hip hop. Or you
exactly.
They continue to
exactly
obedience and Obi as Igbos hip hop, and that's deliberate.
I'm still waiting for the day they will say
they will. They gave Igbo, right? Peter Obi have more people who believe that he could be president outside Igbo land than inside.
Exactly.
The total number of Peter Obi from the entire eastern Nigeria, he no reach 1 million. Oh.
Yes.
If you add all of them together, oh. But guess what?
Yes.
The other places where we say he really you get. They still to position it as in fact, there was a one madman who told me, he said, and I said the Igbos are everywhere. I said, oh, so 6 million Igbos actually were the ones that I said It is all deliberate,
no.
Baba. They deliberate.
I'm still waiting for one day they will say you to your iPod, Baba. I'm waiting because you are saying that Nigeria. Eh?
Adenika Grandel said that he sent his men after me, his dogs. They said I can't be full Yoruba. That I should ask my mother.
Can you imagine?
Father. Some said, no. We know his mother. His mother is half Igbo.
What?
See, you know why majority of you don't kind of see is because I don't really go into the gutters with them. I won't come on my program, right, and spend hours talking about him or talking about somebody who just said something about me. That's why a lot of you don't know how much of this. They said I'll be Igbo. Question him very well. He say Igbo. I know it 100%.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's why I can
look at what they did to GRV. Look at what they did to GRV.
It is all
the only crime that he did was that his mother was from the Igbo land. That's the only crime that man committed.
I have a man here. He's an elderly man. Okay. And normally, right, you will think this person can't be listening to Mayegu and be this bigoted, right? This person is an older man. Here. Do you know that they still believe that Obasanjo's father is Igbo? And do you know the originator of that story? Tifnumbu and his during the AD days.
Wow.
AD days. Nobody knows Tifnumbu Papa. Nobody knows Tifnumbu Mama. He denied his own birth parents up to today. Adopted Abibatu Mogaji, who adopted him as his mother. Nobody is asking about his father. But guess what? They are the ones who always call people Omoale. Omoale this, Omoale that. People will not know them, Papa. But they built that story in 1999. They said Obasanjo used the seat to collect the blessing of Yoruba land. Obasanjo is not a Yoruba man. MK Abiola that died as a Yoruba man. It was him it was what belonged to him that they gave to Obasanjo. That do you know that Obasanjo is not Yoruba? His father is Igbo. From
what?
Guess what? From where? From Anambra. They have
Anambra. I know. That's what they will say.
Even
yes.
There's this obsession of this Yoruba Ronukus about Anambra, even before Obi. So for Obi to now put up posters saying he won't be president, it just triggered their PTSD. Older people telling stories to younger people because of politics. They said Obasanjo's father is Igbo, and there are Yorubas that will tell you it's true now. It's true. Older people, that's when you will know the generations they destroyed in Nigeria using this type of political tribal narratives. The majority of people who kind of follow them subconsciously, they are not even aware the idea or agenda behind all these narratives.
Wow.
It's so deep. It's so deep. They will call me Igbo. They will call me hip-hop. They've called me many things. But because I am a Yoruba man, and I know their oriki, I know their story. Here you get now. They will try to avoid people like me. And there are many like me. We just want to be enough to speak out all the time. So that people will not
They will use tribe and separate us. When we now say, okay, since we are this, let's go to our tribe. They will say, no, you must be one Nigeria. Do you understand how they are trying to make us look stupid? I was talking to a friend. I was talking to a guy today. This guy, he's called Lagosian. His father is Lagosian. His mother is Lagosian. And I said to him, my parents are Igbo, but I was born in Lagos. I studied in Lagos. I did everything in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos for at least 20, 25 years of my life in Lagos. Will you now tell me that I'm not a Lagosian? I asked him. He said, no, I'm not a Lagosian. I said, okay, what can qualify someone a Lagosian? He said, my father and mother must be from Lagos. And I said, this thing that you are saying is only in the minds of those that don't understand what unity is that will say this.
Because Nigeria is not real. Now, that is where people will need to understand, okay? In Nigeria, they say we are one Nigerians, okay? We are all one.
Yes.
And therefore, all as Nigerian, you are free to live and do your business anywhere without any hindrance. But in
Exactly.
practice, that not true. In practice, is it true?
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
That is why normally, right? The same person that you asked that I was born in Lagos, I was raised in Lagos, I'm a Nigerian, right? And I am supposed to be a Lagosian too, right? He said, no. You must be Yoruba. Guess what? They are proud whenever their family members send them images that they are now Americans because they were born in America.
Can you imagine that?
Their aunties and their sisters, their brothers who left
Can you imagine that?
15 years ago, they are now Americans. They are now British. Guess what? Their children, they are now carrying the British passport. They are now carrying American passport. All just because they were born there. The same set of people in Nigeria will tell you, no, we are tribal people. Let everybody go back to. So why don't you just let us break up this contraption and stop all this lies?
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly. And if they want it to be something tribal, okay, let the Hausas bring up their best candidates. Let the Igbos bring up their best candidates. Let the Yoruba let them go for debate and let's see who Nigeria. And I can bet my life that the Yorubas, who I know very well, all my friends are Yorubas, we never bring Tinubu out. We never bring Tinubu out.
You know? But the impression we are getting out now is that Yorubas are like Agberu. Yorubas are tribalists. Yorubas are like...
No,
Yorubas are this...
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Now, they want to make it more like we now have to convince the world that, no, we are not. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Tifnumbu is not going to be there forever.
If they are tribal, if Yorubas are tribal, why do they allow their governor, who is not from Lagos, who is from Osun State? What's his name again? This one, the current governor. Yes? Why is it their current governor?
Lagos, right? They would have...
Yes.
Yeah, you know what would have happened. That's why we are like, Lagos is not Yoruba land. When I say Lagos is not Yoruba, I mean, being in Lagos doesn't mean you are you've known Yoruba land. I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, though.
Thank you very much.
God bless.
Thank you.
This is where
and you too.
We will draw the curtain, right? I hope I would have early show tomorrow where we can have our usual double dosage, okay? The afternoon brunch time and the prime time, which is the normal evening time. But there's also something I need to tell us, okay? I am going to be away from Wednesday to Friday. Yeah, family engagement and all of that. So we are traveling out of this place, okay? But however, I just thought I should say it ahead of time, okay? If all things being equal, maybe Friday I'll be back. But from tomorrow, listen, we will need to begin to put more awareness, okay, show more awareness on our upcoming Yoruba Summit. So from tomorrow, you are going to be seeing the link, the Eventbrite link to book your place, buy the tickets, support the union, and then join us and be part of us from the 23rd of August to the 25th of August. Okay. Our plan is to take all these out of here and go physical. And so that whatever we need to actually really, really do a plan, we can have personnel who can do them. You can be that personnel. Join us. And if you are recruited by the Nigeria system, we will convert you. No, don't worry. Let them recruit you. Join us. We will convert you or turn you over, and then you can become a double agent. I'm just saying, because that's what we're going to do. We have nothing to hide or anything in secret, so to say. So you join us, bring your ideas, take place, take your own position and be part of what we are cooking. You're going to know more about that later, though. Now, thank you so much, everyone. Yomi Totu and others who are my super chatters, right? Thank you. I'm going to see you again tomorrow, God willing. Enjoy the rest of your night, your evening, and good night to you all.
ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary na ibi number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni.